Welcome anyone to my YouTube channel. This is Everett, aka Two Beasts to Kill You, aka the Beast with the Least, and I'm giving you a double video, two for double stuff. Blah 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 blah. I can't think of anything smart to say. I'm just rambling at this point. Today, in addition to the video I put up earlier of the Gears of War director, I'm now talking about Bungie stealing art. Fun stuff. Before we get into the before we get into this video though, again, you like what you see, you like the way I do this, my idiotic ways, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. But let's go ahead and get into this the whole thing. So Bungie recently, I don't know if it's still an ongoing thing or if it was just a time thing, but they recently released their alpha for the Marathon game. It's an extraction shooter, not being received well, apparently, especially over games like Arc Raiders and stuff like that. I think I've talked about this before on the podcast. When people have their game, they have their game, and it looks like Marathon's not even doing anything that great. Apparently, it looks nice, but there's the thing. The one thing that seemed to be going well for Marathon was the art, and so now there's an issue with that. Now there's a quote unquote scandal with that. So this is from an artist. This is her Twitter account. I believe it's her. She put out a tweet. It said, the Marathon Alpha released recently, and its environments are covered with assets lifted from poster designs I made in 2017. I'll put them up on the video. This is a little bit of a thread. Bungie is, of course, not obligated to hire me when making a game that draws overwhelmingly from the same design language I have refined for the last decade. But clearly my work was good enough to pillage for ideas and plaster all over their game without pay or attribution. Attribution? I don't know how. I don't have the resources nor the energy to spare to pursue this legally, but I have lost count of the number of times a major company has deemed it easier to pay a designer to imitate or steal my work than to write me an email. In 10 years, I have never made a consistent income from this work, and I am tired of designers from huge companies mood boarding. I don't even know what that means. Mood boarding and parasitizing my designs while I struggle to make a living. So that was just the initial tweet. Of course, it did blow up. She added Bungie and all that stuff. But then the Marathon dev team Twitter account posted this on put out this tweet. We immediately investigated a concern regarding unauthorized use of artist decals in Marathon and confirmed that a former Bungie artist included these in a texture sheet that was ultimately used in-game. This issue was unknown by our existing art team, and we are still reviewing how this oversight occurred. We take matters like this very seriously. We have reached out to Anti-Real, that's the name of the artist, Anti-Real, to discuss this issue and are committed to do right by the artist. As a matter of policy, we do not use the work of artists without their permission. To prevent similar issues in the future, we are conducting a thorough review of our in-game assets, specifically those done by the former Bungie artist, and implementing stricter checks to document all artists' contributions. We value the creativity and dedication of all artists who contribute to our games, and we are committed to doing right by them. Thank you for bringing this to our attention. So yeah, apparently a former artist, of course they're going to say that. But yeah, apparently this isn't the first time that they've done stuff like this. Now, I'm not privy to whatever they've done beforehand, any other art they've stolen before. But one of the funnier things to come out from this was that in 2024, Anti-Real actually posted up a tweet, or put a tweet out that said she hid loss. It's a meme. I guess I could put it up on my video, but she said I hid loss in my design 6 years ago and nobody caught on. Then someone tweeted to her recently that showed that that design was in the game. I'll put that screenshot of that up on the video as well. So yeah, not not the best look for Bungie. You know, again, Marathon has been not received well. It's been getting lambasted. People don't seem to enjoy it. They're saying it's not great. It's a little boring. All this other stuff. But the one thing that it had going for it was people were like, you know, but I do like the look of the game. So for the look of the game, a lot of the art stuff to just be straight up taken from another artist that didn't work for the company. Yeah, I mean, Bungie's been what's the word? Like, I don't know how to say this without sounding too harsh, but Bungie has been on a downward trend for a while. Unfortunately, I'm still addicted to Destiny, but like, you look at that, that has been not the cash cow it once was, or if it ever was. And they've been getting a lot of layoffs. It seems like PlayStation or Sony probably kind of regrets purchasing Bungie. And you know, I mean, they took Bungie just recently opened up a new development team called Team LFG that took members of Bungie. That was actually, I think, already in Bungie, but now they're going to do another live service game, which yeah, you know, why not? You know, because Concord did so well, and they didn't just cancel, or not just, but they didn't cancel a Last of Us live service game or a Twisted Metal live service game. And Bungie's been a cash cow apparently somehow still. If you can't tell, I'm being sarcastic, but yeah, another live service game from Sony, you know, PlayStation Studios and all this stuff, especially by people that, you know, Bungie, even though it's called Team LFG, it's still Bungie. You know, they're, again, it's just not been Bungie's couple of years. So just this plagiarism being added onto that burning trash heap of a fire, just, I don't feel sorry for him. It is what it is. I'm not, you know, you can call me an asshole or what not, what have you and all that, but I mean, yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to make a video, talk about this, like, yeah, this something I think it's just like, damn. But yeah. So yeah, well, I'll go ahead and end the video right there. Again, you like what I do here, like, subscribe, share, all that good shit. And until next time, I'll catch you later.